Black Expo 2019, deburring, and this is a Fladder stand. Now, I've seen one of these machines before at Evatech in Lincolnshire, and they were absolutely raving about it. So, Jens, tell us a little bit more about these machines, what they do, why would you want one?
Yeah, I can. They're all doing deburring of all kinds of metal. It could be stainless steel, it could be aluminium, it could be galvanized parts, whatever. And what we're doing basically is that we are removing the unwanted burrs on the edges that normally could cut a hand or whatever. And also in connection with the surface coating is performing better with the coating around the edges.
When you say the coating, of the actual component or the brushes you're using?
Well, I'm thinking about the following painting, for example, of parts. That paint will stay better on a round edge than on a sharp edge.
Okay.
That is how it is.
Now, this is a bit of an art form. It's not just a case of putting the brushes in there and turning on and spinning them around in a very basic terms. What do you do? It's different sort of materials and things like that?
Well, our technology is a little bit different from what you know from an orbital grinder, for example, where you're putting some physical pressure to it. We're using speed. And that is also what it's about with this machine, that we are using speed to create the aggressiveness that we need. And the aggressiveness so far demanded by the customers, it has been a rule where, for example, a 0.2 radius was okay, but the demand has increased. So now a lot of customers are demanding for a 2.0 radius, which is really a challenge because we have to remove 100 times more material than usual.
Okay. But it's not a case of just putting these through as fast as possible and having the machine actually spinning the brushes as fast as possible. There's a real art form and an optimum performance.
Yeah, it is. You really have to look into the technology. When are the abrasive materials performing best way? And so far we had, when we're talking about speed, we had a huge, how can I put it, a huge gap of speed, let's say from 500 RPM up to 1200 RPM, and everything would still be okay. But with the demand for a 2.0 radius, we have to look in exactly where are the abrasive materials performing best way. And that is what we are doing here, and also creating a brush that have more density than our normal brush. For example, if I show you this one, it is a normal brush, a lot of flexibility, able to do even machine parts, 3D parts, where the brushes we have in our machine have much more density and will only be able to do flat parts. But on the other hand, with a high speed, is able to create that rounding.
So, but overall, the deburring is not just a case of running it through orbital grinder or something like that. It's a real art form, and your machines are taking it to that next level.
Yeah, we have. Indeed, we have. Yeah,
Jens,
sure.
Thank you. Quick overview of the Fladder machines. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.